Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Ringside Wrestling Entertainment. This is Joel Perez here, back at it again for another one of your official Monday Night Raw reviews, and we are here for Monday Night Raw, attacking the ins and outs of this show. Very basic show. Nothing awful on this show besides the ending to the women's championship match, which absolutely boggles my mind. Nothing absolutely awful besides that, but I mean, just a lot of solid stuff, and then one great segment on the show. One segment that topped anything we've seen on the build-up to WrestleMania and SummerSlam, bro, with Roman Reigns being absolutely slaughtered on the microphone by John Cena. We're going to talk the ins and outs of this match because it has been confirmed to be happening at No Mercy. It shouldn't be happening at No Mercy. And today's segment that we've seen damn well proved that. The segment we've seen today damn well proved that this is a WrestleMania worthy program. Whether you like it or not, it is a WrestleMania worthy program. Very entertaining stuff we've seen from that segment, particularly from John Cena, but we will talk about that. We will start off the show by talking about that because that was, no doubt about it, the most defining thing that happened on Monday Night Raw this week, and we are going to talk about it to start off the show. We had a women's championship match here tonight on the show. A lot of solid stuff, but nothing too crazy on Raw tonight. Not the best show in the world, but a decent show. Some shit that just absolutely fucking drove you crazy, that you're just wondering, where does this fit in? And some things that you're just okay with. But we're going to talk about what we've seen here tonight on Raw. But first, let's throw in the plugs for the Ringside Wrestling YouTube channel. First of all, I would like to announce to you all the Mae Young Classic. Mae Young Classic, the first 4 episodes of the Mae Young Classic have been released for your viewing pleasure on the WWE Network. And I did watch the first 2 episodes, and the review for those first 2 episodes of the Mae Young Classic, half of round 1 of the Mae Young Classic, it will be up tomorrow morning. As soon as I wake up, I will record it right after Raw, and I'm not going to upload a video in the middle of the night if it's not a Raw or Smackdown review, and it makes sense for it to be up in the middle of the night after the show goes off the air. But episodes 1 and 2 of the Mae Young Classic, I will be reviewing. It will be up tomorrow morning, Tuesday morning, as soon as I wake up on the Ringside Wrestling YouTube channel. Then I will watch episodes 3 and 4 tomorrow, and hopefully I can get them, or the review for that, up before Smackdown Live. But if I can't, it will be up the next following morning on Wednesday, and we will be covering everything regarding the Mae Young Classic right here on the Ringside Wrestling YouTube channel. From what I've seen so far, it is very, very good, and I am very, very excited to talk about what we've seen in the Mae Young Classic, and it's only going to get better from what I saw. And I know that because that's what happened with the Cruiserweight Classic. You started eliminating some of those people who just you didn't like, and the better seeds advanced, and it just resulted in better and better matches as we went on. But we will talk about that, and it just goes to show you, you're getting a bang for your buck if you subscribe to the Ringside Wrestling YouTube channel, because we're covering everything, each and every single thing regarding the WWE. Raw reviews, Smackdown reviews, pay-per-view reviews, NXT TakeOver specials reviews, and now we are going to be reviewing the Mae Young Classic, and a review for the first 2 episodes will be up tomorrow on the Ringside Wrestling YouTube channel. But that is besides the point. You guys want to go check out all the other content on the Ringside Wrestling YouTube channel. There's a hell of a lot to go check out. Each and every single Saturday, we do this little thing called Behind the Mic, where we talk about all the news in the WWE. And we were doing Behind the Mic this Saturday. We were talking Asuka relinquishing her NXT championship, what that means for the future of the entire WWE Women's Division, Roman Reigns, and the reason he has not won a pay-per-view match since WrestleMania 33, where he defeated The Undertaker. We are talking about that on Behind the Mic, so it's a big edition of Behind the Mic, so you should make sure to go check that out. Make sure to like this video if you enjoy what you are hearing here, and make sure to comment what you thought about Monday Night Raw tonight. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to hear what I thought about Monday Night Raw here tonight, and what this Monday Night Raw has been doing to build up to No Mercy, which right now is looking to have 2 WrestleMania-worthy matches and no undercard. That's what I'm seeing when I look at No Mercy right now. That is what I am seeing, especially with the women, considering what happened tonight at the end of the show. I mean, just not an enjoyable undercard, and then 2 WrestleMania-worthy matches, and Roman Reigns and John Cena and Brock Lesnar versus Braun Strowman. Now, the way I would have done it is I would have had John Cena and Samoa Joe, and I feel like that's WrestleMania-worthy in and of itself. We did not see Samoa Joe here tonight, which vastly concerns me. Is Samoa Joe just going to be kept off television going into No Mercy because there's nothing for him to do? That concerns me a hell of a lot. It really, really does. You have Braun Strowman versus Brock Lesnar. I would have done that. Hell, I would have even done Brock Lesnar versus Samoa Joe, because I feel Samoa Joe kind of has a stake for the Universal Championship still, because, I mean, he was not pinned in that SummerSlam matchup, but Braun Strowman versus Brock Lesnar, clearly a defined choice as well. But I would have had Roman Reigns doing something else, maybe something with Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose. Some people were talking about Roman Reigns going for the Intercontinental Championship, which I wouldn't have been against, because I feel like the Intercontinental Championship should be in the hands of a babyface. So I don't know about that. But the No Mercy card is shaping up to be pretty decent. It's shaping up to be pretty decent with Reigns and Cena and Strowman and Lesnar. A lot of things I don't agree with. What you're doing with The Miz going into No Mercy. I mean, there was a 15-man battle royal to determine who would face The Miz next week on Raw. And Jeff Hardy won that, so that's leaving me with some questions, bro. Is this the definition of the broken, or is this the start of the broken Matt Hardy? Is this the split of the Hardy brothers? I don't know, bro. I do not know, but these are just some questions I have coming out of this Monday Night Raw. But we are going to be talking, to begin with this show, with the John Cena and Roman Reigns controversy, which we've seen here tonight, and which I sincerely enjoyed, mostly because of the buryment of Roman Reigns here tonight at the hands of John Cena, or at the words of John Cena, I should say. But let's talk about this. Cena comes out, and Kurt Angle is in the ring for this. He was mediating the entire thing, really didn't have much to say. He introduced Cena, and besides that, he really didn't intervene in the segment. But John Cena immediately came out saying that Cena versus Reigns is WrestleMania worthy, but he's ready to do it. Reigns is ready to do it, and Kurt Angle, he likes the way Kurt Angle thinks. I don't. If Kurt Angle's the one who made this match and storyline, I don't, because this match shouldn't be going on at No Mercy. But Cena says he's ready, Reigns is ready, and he made this match. He's making it happen at No Mercy. He says that Roman Reigns, ever since he stepped in the ring, Reigns has been through the blue chip process. Whatever the hell the blue chip process is, do not ask me. But he says Reigns has been protected against every guy he has faced. He has been handheld the entire time, and that's completely true. And I'm glad Cena came out spitting truth balls, bro. But he says Reigns has been protected against every single guy he has been in the ring with. But he is the one guy who Reigns won't be protected against, and he knows that Reigns doesn't want to fight him. He immediately signs the contract. Roman Reigns comes out, and clearly that's when things get interesting. Roman asks Cena if that's what's in his head, that Reigns doesn't want to fight him. Reigns told Cena that he's not as big as a deal as he thinks he is. He is saying that, or he says that he's done something that Cena has never done. He retired The Undertaker at WrestleMania, and Reigns has to throw that one in there because it's every fucking week at this point. But he says it's not that Reigns, or it's not that he doesn't need to fight Cena, or that he doesn't want to fight Cena, I should say. It's that he doesn't need to. Cena said that each and every single week there's some people who boo him and some people who cheer him. And in the back in that locker room, Roman Reigns is the big dog. But out here it's a little different, because when they look at Cena, at Roman, referring to the crowd, and when Cena looks at Roman, he sees a chosen corporate John Cena bootleg, and I started fucking dying laughing, because you know this is when Cena is gonna go into a scathing fucking promo, bro. But he says that Reigns isn't the guy, he's a guy. Cena says that he isn't no washed up veteran at the end of his career with a bad hip. He's hungrier than he's ever been. And that's the reason that Reigns doesn't want to sign that contract. Because he knows if he signs that contract, the Roman Empire goes, you can't see me. Reigns comes back and says fans don't boo Cena because they want him to be a bad guy, which Cena was saying. When they boo me, they look at me and they want me to turn heel. Maybe even a heel turn, bro. Maybe even a heel turn. But Reigns says that they didn't boo Cena because they want him to be a bad guy. They boo him because he sucks. Cena, he makes a joke about Angle getting the "you suck" chance, and I started laughing at this. He's like, hey, look, they tell him he sucks, but he won a gold medal, so what can you say about that, bro? What can you say about that? Reigns tells Cena to shut up. He looks to be searching for fucking words in this promo, because this clearly was not scripted, bro. Clearly not scripted. He's fucking looking for something to say, and Cena all cylinders, bro. He was ready to fuck Roman Reigns in the ass in this promo. He was willing to get a fire steaming in Roman Reigns, and this is what's so great about being in a program with John Cena. He will make you go 110%, and that's exactly what he made Roman Reigns do here tonight. And I saw this tweet, and I believe it was Joe Cronin's show. I love his YouTube channel, by the way. All of you go check it out. Joe Cronin's show, if you have not seen it already. Clearly much bigger than me, but that's besides the point. He tweeted out, Cena actually made Roman Reigns go from a 3 out of 10 promo to a 5 out of 10 promo. And that's exactly what he did here. Roman Reigns got fired up. He got fired up after that. It's because Cena was like, listen, bro, it's a promo. You're going to have to learn to do it every now and then, bro. I know it's been 3 years of shitty fucking promos, but come on, man. You got to fucking learn how to cut a promo. Absolutely fucking hilarious. Absolutely fucking hilarious. Reigns, he tells him to shut up again, and he says, alright, you want to fucking go? He ends up calling John Cena a fake bitch, part-timing fake bitch. Reigns, he goes on about Cena being a part-timer and how he buries younger talent. He says that he's here busting his ass full-time, and Cena's out there on the fucking Today Show, chilling on the fucking Today Show. Reigns says that's how Cena stays on top of the mountain, referring to him burying younger talent. He calls him a backstabbing shark. Reigns says what bothers Cena is that he can't bury Reigns. He can't touch him. Reigns says he's the only guy, the one guy in WWE who Cena can't see. Reigns asks why he would want to lessen himself, his bloodline, and his legacy to be the next John Cena when he could be the one and only Roman Reigns. Cena says Reigns is a fool, a damn fool. Cena says Reigns, of all people, comes down to the ring and uses the same poor excuse that the others in front of him have done. Reigns, with all his abilities, has the gall, or what the fuck is the gall, bro? What the fuck? Who said that? The balls to blame Cena. Cena congratulates Reigns, saying it took him 5 years to cut a half-decent promo, but now Cena is about to cut him down to size. Absolutely fucking hilarious. Here we go. Cena says everyone thinks he has a magical golden shovel. Cena can't tell if Reigns is blind or stupid. Cena says that the fans have always held the keys and they always will. No, they fucking don't. That's just blatantly wrong. That's the one thing about Cena's promo that I gotta call out as wrong, bro. Because if we had the fucking keys, Roman Reigns would be fucking jobbing out to Heath Slater, if you ask me, bro. Holy shit. Or he'd be fucking heel right now if we had the fucking keys. But that's besides the point. Cena goes on mentioning how he won the United States title and used it to help guys like AJ Styles and Kevin Owens come in. He says Reigns took the US title as a demotion because he couldn't win the WWE Championship. Absolutely fucking true. No doubt about it. That is absolutely true. Cena says he's still here because Reigns can't do his job. Cena says, he fucking goes on, he says, shit, if you had done your job correctly for the last 3 years, I'd be on my way out of here. You are the only reason I am still here because you can't take my place. You are not good enough to take my place. Absolutely fucking true, bro. Absolutely goddamn true. Where are we here? Where are you? Cena goes on. He says Reigns should be ashamed because he can do this better part-time than Reigns could ever do it full-time. Cena, he drops the mic. He fucking gets the crowd going. Memphis, who was an awful crowd here tonight, only fucking woke up for Cena or Reigns or Lesnar, who was on the show here tonight as well. But Reigns, he finally signs the contract, and he flips the fucking table over as they face off. They are interrupted, and this is where this shit gets lame, off that fantastic fucking promo by John Cena, off the burying of Roman Reigns. John Cena finally addressed on WWE television some things that nobody has said about Reigns, some things that the commentators would not dare say about Reigns. Reigns, who is a stone-cold babyface, at least in the eyes of the WWE, at least if you're just looking at kayfabe, and not something like a crowd reaction, Reigns is a babyface. Reigns is a babyface. And very rarely do they bring up that this guy is getting booed, that this guy has been a failure at being the top guy of the WWE. Corey Graves, who is supposed to be the heel commentator, not allowed to bring it up. Not allowed to bring it up. And finally, John Cena cut him down to size, just like he fucking said, bro. Finally, somebody is allowed, and of course it's John Cena, which that just goes to show you the creative pull that John Cena has. He used his creative pull in a better way this time, instead of fucking booking himself to beat all the members of the fucking Nexus single-handedly after being DDT'd on concrete, but that's besides the point. That's besides the point. He used his creative pull to fucking bury a guy who, quite honestly, needed to be buried. Roman Reigns needed to be buried. He needed to be knocked down a fucking peg. And if you want to get Roman Reigns over, I think this is how you do it. There was a report that I read on Behind the Mic, the main news story, what I titled the video, Roman Reigns hasn't won a pay-per-view since WrestleMania, and WWE attempting to get this guy over by having him lose a couple matches so he can't look like a Superman. The way you get Roman Reigns over is have this guy be cut down a peg, have this guy actually be trashed on instead of pretending that he's this superhero god who can do it all. Have this guy actually be trashed on. Have this guy actually be trashed on and cut him down a peg. That's how you're going to get him over. Because then you're saying, okay, WWE is actually acknowledging the failure that Roman Reigns has been. And at least there's that. At least there's that. So tonight, if you wanted to get a little closer to getting Reigns over, I think that did it. Because you're actually knocking him down a peg. Instead of keeping him at this high esteem, he's the god, he's going to win all the championships, you can't bet against him. Because that's the way he's been presented on television, and quite honestly, that's wrong. That's a lot of the reason that Roman Reigns is not liked, because you can't relate to that. That's not genuine, and Cena called that out in this promo. Cena nailed on the dot the reason nobody likes Roman Reigns. He is a corporate-made yes man. And Roman Reigns tried to call Cena a yes man in his promo. Probably fucking is. Probably fucking is. But not more than Roman Reigns is right now. That's for fucking sure. Not more than Roman Reigns is right now. And I'm glad that Cena was allowed to do that. And a lot of the reason Cena was probably motivated to do this because Vince McMahon was probably thinking, we got to keep knocking Roman Reigns down to make him seem as a more genuine guy, to make him seem like a guy like the rest of the fucking roster. Because it's not like Nakamura where you want to have him stand out because he's special. There's nothing special about Roman Reigns. There is nothing special about Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns, instead of getting him more separated from the roster and declaring him as unique, like Nakamura, what you gotta do with Roman Reigns is get him down back to the level of the fucking roster, bro. Because you have shoved so much shit up this guy's ass, bro. This guy, you fucking bloated him up so much. The commentary team cannot say a single bad thing about Roman Reigns, bro. Every single twist and turn, Roman Reigns is praised, right? Right? So you've shoved so much shit far up his ass that this guy is in the stratosphere. He's like God at this point, bro. So I'm glad that Cena was allowed to do this. When Cena wasn't allowed, he probably said, this is what I'm going to do in my fucking promo. You like it or not, I don't give a fuck. That's what Cena probably wouldn't have said. But I'm thinking that maybe this was a little bit motivated by Vince McMahon because of the article I read on Saturday or on Sunday where Behind the Mic went up, because it's been going up late. But that is besides the point. Make sure to go check out Behind the Mic. Very, very good stuff over there. But that is besides the point, ladies and gentlemen. I'm glad this was allowed to happen. Now let's talk about where this storyline should be. Where this feud should be, bro. Let's talk about where it should be. This should be on the build-up to WrestleMania. Because, quite frankly, this promo that we've seen here tonight has been better, or was better, than any singular segment we saw going into WrestleMania and its builds from the Royal Rumble to April, WrestleMania 33, and from the SummerSlam build, from after Great Balls of Fire all the way to SummerSlam. This has been the best segment we have seen leading up to those shows. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. I think you cannot argue against that. This segment was fantastic. This segment was fantastic. And it's clear cut that maybe not even a match going into WrestleMania, but this is definitely a match that should be going on at these big four pay-per-views. It is very, very illogical. Very, very illogical for Roman Reigns and John Cena to be going into a B-level pay-per-view. Because I don't care what you tell me, No Mercy is a B-level pay-per-view. No Mercy is definitely a B-level pay-per-view. Clear-cut, stone-cold B-level, bro. I don't care what you tell me. The matches do not make a pay-per-view. The prestige of the pay-per-view, the history of the pay-per-view, the lineage of the pay-per-view determines if it is an A-level, Big 4, or Big 5 pay-per-view, or just a shitty pay-per-view. And quite frankly, this is the first No Mercy we're seeing since, 2009? This pay-per-view hasn't been around for shit, bro. This pay-per-view hasn't been around for shit, or 2012, 2014, whatever the fuck it was, whenever we last saw No Mercy, bro. I mean, this pay-per-view means nothing. This is just another Raw exclusive pay-per-view on the calendar year, and it's evident. It is evident, bro. And I hate how predictable this makes the fact that Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar are going into WrestleMania against each other. No doubt about it at this point. Especially before with the reports of Reigns going for the Intercontinental Championship and making his match with Lesnar, Intercontinental and WWE Universal Championship on the line. I mean, it was clear that Roman Reigns was going for Brock Lesnar in the main event of WrestleMania next year. And if it wasn't clear before, it's definitely clear now, because the only other option you really had for Roman Reigns at WrestleMania was John Cena. And now that's gone. Now that is gone. You are not waiting till WrestleMania. WWE was not patient enough to wait for WrestleMania, and they gave it away here. So, there you fucking go. I mean, there's really not much else I can tell you. There's really not much else I could tell you. I would have saved this for a Royal Rumble. I would have saved this for maybe a Survivor Series. But clearly, that wasn't the case. I would have saved this for WrestleMania if I had known this is how good this would have been. But clearly, that's not the point. And, I mean, what the fuck? What the fuck? But another thing, moving on to the next topic we have to address with this feud going on here. Cena, clear-cut babyface in this feud. Clear-cut babyface in this fucking feud. I don't care how much he cut down Reigns here tonight. I don't care how heelish he came across by fucking shitting on Reigns in such a demeanor. Cena's the clear-cut babyface in this match. And if Cena loses, Reigns will be booed. Reigns will be fucking booed. Everybody hates Roman Reigns, and it was clear from the beginning. And these guys really have no association to each other besides being the two quote-unquote top guys. Really no association to each other. That's another error I see here. I mean, just a lot of bullshit. A lot of bullshit that comes from the planning of this matchup. But, I mean, this was an absolutely fantastic segment. This match shouldn't be happening at No Mercy. Absolutely fucking awful decision right there. But we're seeing it at No Mercy, and it's going to be exciting as far as the fucking match goes. Do not ask me. I do not give a flying fuck about the match. Do not give a flying fuck about the match, bro. Roman's probably going to win. Roman's probably going to win. Don't bet against that. Don't bet against the fact that Roman's going to win. I mean, shit. Cena is here to put people over, and the biggest put over Reigns could get is John Cena, and it's happening at No Mercy, unfortunately, whether you like it or not. That's my prediction for the match. Don't bet against Reigns, bro. WWE has fucking trained you. Do not bet against Roman Reigns, and I ain't fucking going to. Don't care if it's fucking John Cena or, I mean, you saw it at WrestleMania, The Undertaker, bro. Shit. But, I mean, fantastic segment. What happened to follow that, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson came out. They called them nerds. That led to a tag team match. Cena and Reigns hit their finishers in sync. Reigns hit the spear on whoever the fuck, and Cena hit the attitude adjustment on the other bald guy, because Gallows and Anderson are that fucking buried at this point. And bada boom shakalaka, 1, 2, 3, Reigns gets the pin. That is over and done with. But besides that, nothing too crazy. Besides that, on Monday Night Raw, no Braun Strowman or Samoa Joe here tonight. That is crazy to me. No Braun Strowman or Samoa Joe. I find that absolutely terrible. If Braun Strowman and Samoa Joe would have been on the show probably would have been a lot better than it was. I can tell you that much. But we're going to move on to the opening segment of the show here, and that was The Miz and Kurt Angle. The Miz, he came out. He was like, the definition of respect, or he started off saying the word respect. Kurt Angle immediately came out. Immediately did Kurt Angle come out, and he said, Miz, I understand your frustrations, bro. Your Intercontinental Championship was not defended at SummerSlam, and you feel that in your hands, the Intercontinental has been devalued, and it's not your fault. So here tonight, I'm going to have a 15-man battle royal. And right off the fucking bat, it's going to determine who you're facing next week for the Intercontinental Championship, since you want to show value. Clearly, Miz was disrespectful here, interrupted Angle a bit, but the main gist here was that there's going to be a 15-man battle royal. Guys came out, the Hardys came out. And I was wondering why they were even in this match. Aren't they a tag team? But I mean, Jeff Hardy actually ended up winning. So don't ask me. Matt Hardy was in it. Finn Balor was in it. He got his entrance displayed here. Finn Balor, who else? The Big Show cut his beard. I don't know why, bro. Big Show looks a lot better with his beard, but who cares? Really, who the fuck cares? Who else came out here? Just a bunch of nobodies too in this match. The Miz Taraj members were in this match, and we went to commercial break. We came back, and the Battle Royal started. The Battle Royal started. Here's what happened there. Right off the bat, Kalisto and Kurt Hawkins were eliminated. Because who gives a fuck about those guys? Fucking Michael Cole called him Curtis Hawkins, bro. Curtis Hawkins. Really? But there was a nice tease here of the Balor Club. WWE just fucking shitting all over you. Balor, he helped Gallows and Anderson eliminate the Big Show from this matchup. They were staring at each other for a little bit, just throwing a little shade over there. Apollo Crews, he was eliminated during the fucking commercial break. Goes to show you what WWE thinks of Apollo Crews. Matt Hardy, he eliminated Gallows and Anderson by himself. He fucking sent Gallows over the top, and Anderson came after Hardy. Fucking sent him into the fucking LED ring post. He's out of there. Clearly out of frustration. They tried to pull him down. Don't know where the fuck Jeff Hardy was. And this is where I'm thinking, broken, split. I'm thinking Hardy split right here. Because Matt was double teamed by Gallows and Anderson on the outside. Jeff Hardy was nowhere near for the save. So I'm just thinking, what the hell is that, bro? What the fuck is that? But, they ripped him off the apron. That started a brawl. That occupied a lot of the referees at ringside. That allowed Miz to save Bo Dallas from the outside. Don't know why the referees needed to be distracted for that. Really don't, bro. Because, isn't there no disqualification or some shit in a battle royal? But whatever. That allowed him to get Finn Balor and Jeff Hardy off of Bo Dallas, who was about to be eliminated here. What happened here? So, Finn Balor and Jeff Hardy, they had a confrontation in this match, which was very interesting. Balor dominated the scenario, and that led to a little something we are going to see at No Mercy, and that is going to be a fucking rematch between Bray Wyatt versus Finn Balor, as you did not get enough of this at SummerSlam. It was not awful enough at SummerSlam, but Bray, he teleported in, eliminated Balor, teleported out, he's the fuck out of there. Balor had the ring cleared, and that led to the ending segment of the matchup. Jason Jordan eliminated both members of the Miztourage, Dallas and Axel. Elias Sampson tried to eliminate Jordan. Jordan eliminates him. And Jeff Hardy comes from behind, eliminates Jason Jordan, and Jeff Hardy is your new #1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship. He will face The Miz next week. Now, what this means, don't ask me. I don't know why the fuck Jeff Hardy won this matchup. I mean, the Revival clearly out, and perhaps they were the people who were the team that was supposed to turn the Hardy Boys broken. Clearly that did not come to the fruition because Scott Dawson is injured. But I mean, shit, this is how you substitute for that? This is how you substitute for that? I say you start building tension, have Matt Hardy before the IC title match next week say, hey bro, hey listen bro, I was fucking being double teamed by Gallows and Anderson. Where the fuck were you to save me? Where the fuck were you to save me? Jeff has no fucking response for that. And later in the night, IC title match. I say Matt Hardy costs Jeff Hardy the gold. I say a broken Matt Hardy comes out and costs Jeff Hardy the gold. I don't say do it that quick. But I mean, I don't know where the fuck this is leading. I say this is leading to a Matt-Jeff split because this is the first signs of Jeff Hardy going back into the singles competition. This is the first sign of that. Jeff Hardy clearly going for a singles title here before his brother Matt. And I'm just afraid, as I bump into something here, I am just afraid that Matt is going to be left on the sidelines just like he was when Jeff and Matt were originally in WWE 10 years ago. That's what I am afraid of, bro. Hopefully, Matt will be turned broken. Hopefully, arenas around the fucking world will be catastrophatized, or whatever the fuck the word is. They will be flabbergasted and enjoyed by the broken gimmick. Matt will pursue the broken gimmick. He will become a phenomenon on his own. And Jeff Hardy, clearly being fantastic in the fucking ring, will become a phenomenon on his own as well. But I mean, Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy, I see a split coming between the Hardy Boys, and this is the beginning of it. That's what I think this is. If it's not that, I just don't fucking know. If Jeff Hardy wins the Intercontinental Championship and continues to team with Matt Hardy just because of the fuck of it, I am going to be absolutely fucking enraged by that. Because that means you're leaving Matt on the sidelines while Jeff becomes the super successful one. Again. Which, I don't know, bro. I don't know about that. I say he pursues the broken gimmick by himself, which is how I originally had it when he first came to the WWE, that Matt pursued it by himself. But I don't even know about that anymore. I don't even know about that. I don't think WWE wants to pursue that. I think WWE wants to go with the Enigma Jeff Hardy. I mean, he really isn't suited for the broken gimmick. So, I don't know, bro. I don't know. This could be leading to Matt being broken. I have no fucking idea. And Jeff going on his own. But, I mean, for now, I'm just mind-boggled. For now, I am just mind-boggled right here. And have no idea why the fuck this is the case. Let's move on here. We go to, where do we go? Enzo. Holy shit. Enzo came out for the first time as a fucking cruiserweight. Because, yes, Enzo Amore debuted on 205 Live last week, bro. Holy shit. Enzo's awful. Enzo's awful. Doesn't matter where he goes, bro. Raw, Smackdown, 205 Live. NXT, he'll probably be fucking good down there because NXT knows how to fucking book their talent. But, I mean, shit, he is awful. Came out annoying as ever. Reminded us what happened when when a 7-foot giant picked on him, showing Cass injuring his ACL, going to be out for a year. Unfortunate for Big Cass, but, I mean, that just goes to show you never should have split up Enzo and Cass. But he welcomes out his opponent, Noam Dar, and while Noam is making his entrance, he calls him soft. Enzo wins. That's all I have to say about this. I don't give a fuck. Enzo Amore will be a shitty fucking cruiserweight. Neville, he laughed when he was interviewed, saying that if that weasel is supposed to be his competition, then he is going to be cruiserweight champion forever. And hopefully he fucking is, bro. Hopefully he fucking is. On to a segment that actually matters. Brock Lesnar came out. Brock Lesnar came out. He got faint chance of Suplex City because you can't hear shit in the fucking Memphis crowd because they're awful. By the way, I forgot to say this. Jerry Lawler was on commentary here tonight because the hurricane, unfortunately, going on in Texas. First of all, I wish well wishes to everybody down there dealing with the fucking hurricane going on. But Booker T, clearly in Texas, in Houston, on his free time, got stuck over there because of the hurricane. Couldn't make it to Monday Night Raw, so he was replaced by Jerry Lawler. And, I mean, Jerry was decent. I mean, really nothing special from Jerry. Just the same old bullshit. But Paul Heyman, he did the introduction, saying that they are not here to sing the blues of Braun Strowman. They are here to sing the praises of Braun Strowman, saying that Strowman is the most worthy competitor to Lesnar's Universal title in the WWE. He recaps what Strowman did to Lesnar, power slamming Lesnar through 2 ringside announce tables at SummerSlam, with Strowman defining himself that night and doing the same last week on Raw. He replays what happened to Brock Lesnar last week on Raw and what Strowman did. He says that he doesn't believe in monsters, but Braun Strowman is one. Heyman says that at No Mercy, Braun Strowman gets the opportunity to face Brock Lesnar for the Universal Championship. Heyman says Strowman has to go home and ask if Brock Lesnar is going to hunt him down. Before Heyman went any further, Brock Lesnar grabbed the mic and he's like, what he's trying to say is, Suplex City, bitch. I fucking died laughing. That ended the fucking segment. So, nothing special here, just Lesnar saying, I'm gonna fucking beat your ass, but, I mean, decent stuff here. Decent stuff. Anytime Heyman is on the fucking mic, it is a good, entertaining, intriguing segment. There's no doubt about that. We go to Cesaro versus Seth Rollins. Cesaro and Seth, they had a very good match. No doubt about it. The two guys in the ring. I mean, it was very formulaic. It was very, I get my moves in, you get your moves in. But they had a very good match here. In the end, clearly a bullshit ending since Sheamus was on the outside and Ambrose was on the outside. Sheamus, he tried to take Rollins off the fucking apron, but Rollins sidestepped that as Ambrose took Sheamus out on the outside. Rollins got distracted. Uppercut, roll up, 1, 2, 3, Cesaro pulls it off. Sheamus gets on the mic, says, listen bro, Ambrose, you got me next. Get in the ring, match. Sheamus and Dean Ambrose, they have a decent bout, similar to what Rollins and Cesaro did. You get your moves in, I get my moves in. And Ambrose and Rollins, they came out victorious this time. 50-50 booking anybody. But they came out victorious this time because Cesaro and Rollins, they got involved in something. Rollins got in the ring as Cesaro fucking distracted the referee, arguing with the referee. Rollins got in the ring, flying knee to Sheamus from the springboard flying knee onto Sheamus. That allows Sheamus to get the dirty deeds. Rollins tope suicida onto Cesaro. Dirty deeds, 1, 2, 3 on Sheamus. And it's Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins who get the last laugh here. Is probably what WWE wants you to fucking say to yourself. Ooh, look at that. Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins get the last laugh. So there you fucking go. Nothing crazy there. Nothing crazy. Some decent matches. Probably took up like fucking 30 minutes of Monday Night Raw. WWE's happy. Emma was backstage talking shit like usual. I love Emma, but they're making her fucking annoying and repellent on the main roster. She's like, oh, look, the VMAs. Oh, let me fucking tweet something about Emma so I could be trending again. So, Mickie James walks in, and she says, Emma, you fucking got destroyed by fucking Nia Jax last week. And Emma's like, hey, listen, I started the fucking women's revolution. She says that for the 3rd week in a row. And Mickie James, she starts bashing her for saying such. And she says that if Emma beats her tonight, she will tweet whatever Emma wants her to. But if she wins, Emma can never say that she started the women's revolution again. And Emma's like, you got a deal, bro. So Emma versus Mickie James. And I mean, oh my god. What the fuck? What the fuck is up with WWE and these awful theme songs, bro? Holy shit. They have been striking out with these theme songs. First of all, Emma's theme song was fantastic before, so why did you have to change it? Why did you have to fucking change it, bro? Baron Corbin, awesome theme song before. They changed it to some bullshit fucking theme. Jason Jordan, the American Alpha theme. I like the American Alpha theme. They fucking changed it, of course. Emma, awesome fucking theme. Badass fucking theme for Emma. What do? They change her theme. Who else? Big Cass, shitty ass theme. They change it. Still a shitty ass theme. I mean, what the fuck is going on in WWE? Did the fucking music people come in and shit on them or something, bro? Holy shit. But they gave her some generic, trashy fucking theme song. But, I mean, at least Emma won here tonight. Emma finally wins a fucking match. Squashed by Nia Jax at every twist and turn. Mickie James and her had a match a couple weeks ago. She gets fucking beat by James. Actually gets the pin on James. Fluke victory, as they like to market it, but still gets the fucking pin on James. And she starts blabbing. She picks up a microphone and she says, I started the women's revolution. I started the women's revolution. I started the women's revolution. It was me. I started the women's revolution. Who gives a fuck, bro? Who gives a fuck? I want to see Emma, badass Emma, shitting on everybody, bro. Shitting on everybody. They gotta put her back with Dana Brooke. Give Dana Brooke something to fucking do. turn her heel, put her back with Dana Brooke, have them go around as the fucking mean girls of the WWE, shitting on everybody, and actually have Emma win some fucking matches, credible, give her her old theme music back, and do things right. But you're making her seem annoying, flamboyant, like, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this, bro? Holy shit, absolutely awful. Absolutely abysmal shit right there. My God. We go to Elias Sampson. He started reminiscing on how Dusty Rhodes called him Elvis Presley, and Rhodes was right. He is the king. He started fucking trashing on Memphis in his song, and Jerry comes in, Jerry Lawler, Jerry the King Lawler. He got up and he says, "Let me introduce to you my good friend, Pelvis Wesley, from Southpaw Regional Wrestling, bro." And it's Heath Slater dressed up as Elvis. If you've seen Southpaw Regional Wrestling, you would know that. Great stuff there. Don't know what they were doing tonight on Raw. But Elias started dancing a little bit with Heath Slater, but he fucking soon beat the shit out of him, drift away. Good day. We go to Alexa Bliss versus Sasha Banks. Good match here. Very good match. Very good women's championship match. In between what they did at Great Balls of Fire and at SummerSlam. SummerSlam being the fucking worst. SummerSlam being the worst. But the only reason this match is in the main event is probably because the Mae Young Classic. The Mae Young Classic debuted this week. But there was a great spot in this match where Alexa Bliss got a huge forearm on Sasha, and she had a standing sunset flip powerbomb. Looked absolutely beautiful. Alexa Bliss, these two clearly, each and every time they get back in the ring, they have a fucking grudge. Hard hitting Sasha with some hard hitting knees, double knees from the top, all that good stuff. But Alexa Bliss, surprisingly enough, actually fucking won the women's championship. Sasha Banks has been a 4-time women's champion, and for the 4 times she has held that championship, at the first defense, she has lost the title. WWE, can you please fucking tell me where your fucking logic is, bro? Holy shit, bro. Alexa Bliss reverses the Banks statement into a DDT. Nia Jax comes out after the match. She fucking comes out seemingly to congratulate Alexa Bliss. Sasha Banks is getting up in the corner, squashes her in the fucking corner with the clothesline, lifts up Alexa Bliss as Bliss holds up the championship, drops her. So who's going to be the next contender for the women's championship? Fucking Nia Jax, bro. Holy shit. Imagine a match between Nia Jax and Alexa Bliss. It better be a triple threat at No Mercy. Holy shit. If it is not a triple threat at No Mercy, bro, I do not want to see a singles match between the scrappy Alexa Bliss, who's not even that fantastic in the ring, and Nia Jax, who is slow as fuck, bro. You've got to be fucking kidding me with that one. Sasha Banks should not have lost the women's championship. Why Alexa Bliss is now a 3-time women's champion is absolutely beyond me. No, I think she's a 4-time women's champion now, because she won the Smackdown Live one twice, right? And then she won the Raw one now twice. Why the fuck is that the case? Why is that the case, bro? Holy shit. What the fuck is this? What is with these rapid title changes? What is the fucking point? Sasha Banks looks like an absolute piece of shit who can't defend her title for shit. She can win it, but she can't defend it. What the hell is that? And I mean, now we're in suit for Nia Jax versus Alexa Bliss. Where are you coming from? It better be a fucking triple threat, bro. Better be a triple threat. I can't believe this garbage. I cannot believe this garbage. Whoever books this shit needs to fucking go. You could have had Sasha Banks with the simple title reign, beats Alexa tonight, maybe a rematch at No Mercy. You get the rematch at No Mercy done. This match shouldn't have even happened here tonight. I say do it at No Mercy, but whatever WWE wants to fucking do, right? Rematch at No Mercy, defends her title, next pay-per-view, maybe an Emma, build up Emma, actually, instead of doing what you're doing now, maybe a Nia, maybe an Emma, maybe a Mickey, and do things right. But no, you gotta be fucking garbage and do this. What the hell are you fucking doing, bro? Absolutely beyond me what WWE is trying to do. Makes no goddamn sense to me. I have no fucking idea where they're going with this. And to be quite honest, I do not care where they are going with this because it sounds absolutely awful. For now, ladies and gentlemen, if I had to give this Monday Night Raw rating, I would give it a fucking 5 out of 10. Yeah, pretty mediocre show, bro. The things we've seen with Reigns and Cena, that's 1 point, or 1.5 points. Lesnar, I'll give him a point. The Rollins, Ambrose, and Sheamus and Cesaro stuff, I'll give that half a point. So that's 3 points. The match of Alexa Bliss and Sasha Banks, I'll give that half a point, 3.5. The Battle Royal and the opening segment, I'll give that half a point. That's 4 points, because we're slowly crawling up here, right? And then, what's that other fucking segment that was good on this show? Shit, what's that other fucking segment? So, a 4 out of 10. A 4 out of 10 for this fucking show. Because I can't think of what the other segment was. Because this show was pretty generic, and I can't fucking think of it. So, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That has been your Monday Night Raw review for the date of August 28th, 2017. I think. I'm not even fucking sure about that. But that has been your Monday Night Raw review. I hope you enjoyed each and every single thing that you heard here. I will see you guys tomorrow morning for your Mae Young Classic review. Episodes 1 and 2 of the Mae Young Classic will be up. The review for that will be up on the channel tomorrow morning. So if you want to hear me in a much more positive light, make sure to go check that out because I enjoyed the hell out of what we saw there. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, make sure to go check out all the other content on the Ringside Wrestling YouTube channel. There's so much to go check out. Make sure to go check out Raw, Smackdown reviews for last week, Behind the Mic, uploaded on Sunday, a little late. I'm sorry for that, but the McGregor-Mayweather fight, if you uploaded anything on Saturday that was not McGregor-Mayweather, you were going to not make any views, so that's why that was done. But besides that, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed each and every single thing you heard here. Make sure to like, make sure to comment what you thought of the show tonight, and make sure to subscribe, because for now, I am out of here. I will see you all tomorrow morning for Mae Young Classic.